Legendary is a title for something truly spectacular, one of a kind, and unique. However, there are way too many legendary Pokemon in the National Dex. What's good, Chaotic Nation? It's your boy Chaos here. And in regard to the number of legendary Pokemon, I have created a list of 5 legends that I would revoke their legendary status. All these Pokemon have qualities that might seem legendary, but they don't quite reach those levels in reality. So, sit back and relax as we enter the world of Pokemon. Number 5. The Legendary Bird Trio. These Pokemon are the Kanto Legendary Trio, but it always wasn't that way. As I mentioned in my top 5 Pokemon that should be legendary, I said that Arcanine was supposed to be part of the original trio. However, that idea was scrapped at some point along the way. Most of these legendary Pokemon here have a certain role to fill. However, the role of these Pokemon is just a bit shallow. They help Lugia control the sea, Moltres and Articuno by regulating its temperature, and Zapdos controls the currents. This concept could have been manifested in so many better ways, and since they chose birds, they probably were better suited to be paired with Ho-Oh, the guardian of the skies. Other ideas for this Pokemon could be an eel Pokemon that was dark and electric type, and it would use its lunar powers to control the currents, and could regulate the water temperature with the heat that it generates with its electricity in its body. An ability could be given to cool the water as well, which would make this a really awesome legendary Pokemon to fit the trio of Kanto Pokemon being Mewtwo, Mew, and this new Pokemon. Number 4. The Regis. Yes, I am including all 4 Regis: Regirock, Registeel, Regice, and Regigigas. These Pokemon are ultimately unnecessary. The Titan Trio are just servants to Regigigas. And Regigigas, though regarded as a super powerful Pokemon, fails to live up to that expectation due to its horrible ability in Slow Start. It also mimics the abilities of Groudon by having power over the land. And I feel like these two Pokemon are just too similar, and thus clash by both being created. It would be simpler to remove all of the Regis, as they don't really add anything to the lore of the franchise, and they really only exist to explode in your face during Randomizer Nuzlocks. Number 3. Meloetta. Meloetta is a cool Pokemon with sound-like abilities, which is awesome for the Pokemon franchise. But that being said, Meloetta does not bring anything special to the legendary status. The only thing it has is a move that changes its form, which, though it is interesting, it is not worthy enough to make this Pokemon a legendary. This could probably just be 2 different Pokemon, both set as version exclusives for the games, and Relic Song could be made into the type of the other form, so it would still connect the 2 forms. For the Psychic type, Relic Song would be Fighting type, and vice versa for the Fighting type. Otherwise, I see no real need for this Pokemon. Number 2. Fiona. This is such a waste of a Pokemon slot. It literally is a glitch that must be bred from Manaphy. Legendaries should not be able to breed. This Pokemon is just awful. It fills no roles. Something also to note is that in Manaphy's movie, it is depicted as a baby Pokemon. Obviously, it makes sense for Legends to be reincarnated, thus there is no need for it to breed with another species into a different species. Fiona also cannot be legendary since it can be extremely commonly found in the games since you just breed a Manaphy over and over again. But I guess you just gotta find a Manaphy and, you know, that's not difficult I guess either. I mean, you got PK hacks if you want to. Now it's time for our honorable mention since we are about to reach number 1. Our honorable mention is Arceus. Arceus meets all the requirements of a legendary Pokemon and even exemplifies those qualities by being one of the most powerful legendary Pokemon out there. However, this creature could possibly create a new subcategory of legendary, known as gods. Gods could be Pokemon that are so powerful over their element that humanity bows down to their power. Other notable god Pokemon could be Primal Kyogre and Groudon, Mega Rayquaza, and of course, Omastar. Praise Lord Helix. Okay, Omastar is a bit of a meme, but still, praise Lord Helix. And number 1, we have Cosmog and Cosmoem. I am not a fan of legendaries having evolutions or the capability to breed. However, this evolutionary line does both of these things, and I could not be more displeased with these Pokemon. I have hated this mechanic since I figured out that Nebby was the legendary that I was supposed to catch near the end of the game. Ultimately, Cosmog and Cosmoem have no reason to exist. They cannot attack until they reach their final form, and they have no purpose except a stupid gag in the Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon games. I'd rather not waste Dex entries with 2 Pokemon that literally do nothing. Magikarp is a better Pokemon than these 2. And I'm talking about the OG Splash-only Magikarp, because at least I didn't have to train that one to level 55 so it could evolve and be useful. This evolutionary line is horribly executed, and they should really not be legendary. If you do want to keep these Pokemon, make Cosmoem actually have attacks, but do not let it evolve into Solgaleo or Lunala. Legends do not evolve. Well, those are my thoughts on Pokemon that should not be legendary. If you have a legendary Pokemon that you think should have been included on this list, let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and also subscribe for more content, and feel free to check out the video I made last week on what Pokemon should be legendary. Check out the description for more of my social media accounts and Invisible Corporations for more ways to stay connected to the channel and to this community. Thank you for watching, and until next time, my name is Chaos, and I am signing off. Stay safe, and as always, burn it up.